Alright everyone, well I hope this works because I kept trying, I promise, to get this thing looking fine, but now I'm looking at my tiny laptop screen and I've got a weird setup that I am absolutely not happy with, but I hope that the game will look just fine regardless. Let's start again from the beginning. Well, I'm playing with the mouse, it's not ideal, but anyway, I hope it'll be fine. Yeah, I should say again, yeah, so I couldn't get the game running properly on my Wii U. It kept having graphical glitches, so I had to revert back to my PC. So this is part 1 of Professor Layton and Lost Future, or Unwound Future if you're in North America, but I'm playing the PAL version, the European version, with the British English voice acting, so that's why I called it like that in the title of the stream.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Professor,
I don't even know if the sound is properly set up for this.
I'm in quite a predicament. You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos. To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
Is it just me, or is the sound a bit... It doesn't sound right now. Before it was graphics, and
But I am writing
at
to
least
you
it doesn't sound right to my
10
ears
years
anyway.
in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
At least I don't have any graphical glitches. I can count myself happy for this. But the sound there was not right.
From my future self.
Like it distorts or something, like it's too loud. Bear with me as I'm trying to see if I can perhaps fix this. Audio parameters. Interpolation, balance, smooth and accurate. Maybe if I lower the volume a bit to 80% perhaps.
I don't know, but it does raise the question if this letter is indeed authentic.
It
How
sounds
did it get here?
a little bit less distorted. I think I fixed it.
By time-traveling postman?
I don't know if it's loud enough for you guys though now.
But seriously,
Unless someone tells me, obviously I can't figure this out by myself.
ever encountered?
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you. I think. But back to the letter. How do we know it's real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Okay. It still sounds distorted at
War
times.
started about a week ago.
Using a 6-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer-air particles through a temporal vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. This stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time, generate a massive magnetic field via a solar coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, simply a matter of constructing an energy.
I'm glad that now at least it looks right.
We have here, Inspector.
But the sound... I don't know what it is with the sound, but... Maybe it's the sound of my PC itself. Maybe it sounds fine to you guys, but it's only in my headphones that it sounds too loud. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about this.
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Well, the food certainly isn't anything to write home about. Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite scrumptious myself. But this overall salted chop and pile of wilted grains have nothing on Emily's cooking. If that's how you feel, sir, I'd be happy to relieve you of that, burden. Now see here, Barton. If you don't return my chop at once, I'll have you driving a Dex next week. It would be worth it. This crackling is, cracking. They don't seem to be in any hurry to get this show started. Come on, sir, it's not all bad. At least there's, food to enjoy while we wait. Honestly, I'm knee-deep in casework. I haven't got the time for fancy banquets. Oh my, sir, you should try this. It's, absolutely lovely. There should be a puzzle soon, I think.
This food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chalmey over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you think that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I think it's really exciting. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, eh?
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I'm back.
Speculation.
How is the sound to you guys? Is it too loud? Is it distorting? Is it too quiet? I'd like to know if possible. Because I usually don't stream anything running on my PC, and especially since I reinstalled Windows, so my settings are all completely out of whack.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Ooh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
It sounds like it distorts a little bit to me, but it might not necessarily... it might be my headphones, it might not necessarily be something that you guys can hear. Oh crumbs, I've really blown it this time. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of assistance? Assistance? Oh yes, please. See, I've just received a report of some untoward behavior. It sounds like it distorts a little bit to me. Like, hearing the music with the high-pitched notes of the music, it sounds like it's too loud to me. Like, it distorts a bit, but it might just be my headphones, though. But it still seems to distort even if I bring the volume down on my headphones. I think I might know what's going on. I'll try to change something here very quickly, if I can find it. it doesn't distort anymore. Okay, I found it. Now, because now I can hear the difference. It's the equalizer thing, boost that I put to the sound in Windows 10 that was causing this distortion. Okay, as long as it's not too quiet for you guys now, that's fine by me. But it does seem to be a bit quieter. Right, it should be a little bit too louder now. Without any distortion, which I prefer. I much prefer it the way it sounds to me now. Well, I already solved this puzzle earlier, so I already know which table it is. It's this one. It's the only puzzle I got to try before I had to leave my Wii U and move to my PC.
That's a relief.
Good work, you found the party crasher. It's time to let the guard do what he does best. Splendid work, my boy. The party crusher is now in your puzzle index. Yeah, I know what it is. Picard. Hugh, thanks so much for your help. Okay, well, now I am in unknown territory, since I didn't get any further earlier. There'll be no more scrounging on my watch. Did you see that, Professor? I just assisted in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh, looks like the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats. Not about to miss a puzzle, am I? This event is a complete charade, don't you agree, Bill? What's that? Oh yes, a complete charade. Well, I hope the presentation is brief. We do have places to be, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I think the reason the ROM is so large for this game, it might be because there's so much, like, audio speech. Hi, Blue. I'm good. Just had some technical issues to solve, though. Along the way, it was not a smooth start of the stream tonight.
Thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
History!
And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan. Thank you, my esteemed colleagues.
Yep. Moving back to the next game in the series, since I haven't played this one either.
After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor.
Doctor! This reminds me of Steins Gate Elite so much. Well, I should just say Steins Gate. Yep, I already streamed Curious Village late last year. And then I did a couple months ago the second game. Now this is the third. The fourth game I already played. Not streamed it, but it's the first Professor Layton game I played, the fourth game. And I have the fifth on 3DS, but I would not be able to stream that one anyway. And I haven't played that one either. The sixth game I don't have, and the Catriel game I don't have either.
In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration.
Oh, so it's scheduled in British English.
But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today.
What was that? That was Curious Village, right? What do you mean by that?
As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very
Oh,
special guest.
you asked the question. What was the one where the guy got mad at the kid touching everything? I couldn't say. I don't remember that kind of detail, really.
Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Before we start, would you honor us?
That might be at the start of the second game, I think. I think what you're referring to is when they're examining the room where the guy was supposed to have died at the beginning of the second game, I think. So that was a Diabolical Box, or Pandora's Box in Europe. Would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister? Yeah,
Good afternoon, everyone.
the Inspector Chelmy didn't want Luke to touching anything. I think that's what you're referring to.
Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race.
Don't die on me now, stream.
Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits.
My PC is running really hot because I'm asking way too much out of it again.
We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space.
It's possible, yeah.
But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now.
Yeah, so if the stream abruptly breaks down and stops, it might be because my laptop goes into security mode and just decides to not work anymore. Because it is really hot right now. Well, at least I cleaned it, so it is blowing the hot air out. Because before it was completely dirty on the inside. Just brought my dog back from the hospital. It has, yeah. I even used a drill to pierce holes in the base to make more air intake. So I modded the bottom like side of my laptop to have more intake. So yeah, it has good circulation and it has a cooling pad inside, blowing more air inside. So it is as cool as it can be, but it's a laptop, so I can't even really improve the cooler on this thing. It's a laptop, I can't really do that. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity until now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Nah, it's not. No, it's a laptop.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start.
Mm-hmm.
I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
Conquerors was as good as ever.
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks.
I don't have an Xbox. Don't want one either.
And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
If I was to buy a new machine, it certainly wouldn't be an Xbox. It would be a better PC. That seems like a good trade-off. The scientist is completely unfazed.
Something's gone very wrong.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot more animated scenes in this game. I can totally see where the extra space went.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos! The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangun have vanished!
My word.
Time machine presentations cause Ori.
So, you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter?
I wouldn't want to, because I quite like the British English voice acting, which fits the action taking place in England and all that. I mean, there's probably the option to do it somewhere out there, but
Wait!
in this case, I wouldn't.
The time machine was real. This letter is real too.
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues. Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Scientists disappearing?
I read about it in the paper.
Yeah, but that's okay, because here it fits.
Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair.
I can't imagine Metal Gear Solid without David Hayter's voice, really.
In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
Prime Minister Bill Hawks mysteriously disappeared in the accident at the time machine presentation. What could possibly have happened to him? Professor Layton has received a mysterious letter. The sender claims to be Luke from 10 years in the future, but how can this be possible? Oh, I can see that the pointer of my mouse is being captured. I didn't mean for it, but...
Following the clue in the letter, the professor and I set off. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we'd ever encountered.
Ooh, not sure who that guy is, but I'm pretty sure he's Snake's voice actor with the long, low, whisper, dramatic voice. You can look it up if you want. See if David Hayter made a voice for this game. Yes, that's me.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is.
Ah, it's Luke sending me a letter then.
Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
I don't know, you don't have to look for the name, you just have to look for the list of the games that the voice actor worked on. David Hayter. Midland Road bus stop. The clock shop on Midland Road. Well, here we are. The clock shop that the letter mentioned should be around here somewhere, but where? This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Well, that wasn't him then. Here, Luke, see if you can find the shop's location by yourself. Say no more, Professor. Another puzzle. Below is the map to the clock shop that accompanied the letter from Luke's future self. Starting from the yellow arrow, can you find the clock shop using the times listed on the map? Circle the letter of the correct building and touch submit. Yeah, I think I can see where this is going. So 12 would be like go north, like at 12 o'clock. And then 3 would be like go at 3 o'clock to the right, then up, then go at 9 o'clock, so left, and go at 6 o'clock, so down. All from the starting position. So you go straight at the first crossroads, I guess, then right, then up, then left, then down. Would be H? I think.
Here's my answer.
Hey, was correct.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Good timing. The answer is H. The times indicate which direction to go at each junction and are written in order. At each junction, you need to check the listed time and proceed in the direction a clock's hour hand would point. Yeah, it's like enemy at 12 o'clock, that sort of thing. That sort of idea. Great, getting to that clock shop should be a doddle now. Let's go, Professor. A doddle. Alright, but before we head off, let's quickly review how to move around. Care to assist me, Luke? I know the drill, Professor. I can take it from here. Let's see. To start, touch the shoe icon. Once you've touched the shoe, arrows will appear. Touch an arrow to move in that direction. Yeah, I know. It's the same as in every Layton game. That's right. So just remember, whenever you want to move, start by touching the shoe. Looking for hint coins. Yeah, just because I'm afraid of missing any, I brought up a list of the location, at least of the hint coins. It says in the yellow parked car, but when I click on it, there's this description popping up, so... I am at Midland Road bus stop, yeah, so this is correct. In the top window of the far left building. A far left building. Wait, is this thing glitched or what? Like, I can't find any. Well, hello there, you strapping young things. I can't tell from the looks on your faces. Ah, crap, I pressed a bit too quickly. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and touch that car parked over there. Ah, because you had to talk to her before you can get the hint coins, okay. Oh no, it just fell apart. Never mind that. Did you see that the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin and it's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of those lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pickle later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so touch anything that looks fishy, you might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing around here. Ta-ta. And with that, there's another. There's another. And then, it made a special sound. Does that mean that I found all of them? Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? There's so much hand-holding in this one. Like, they were afraid that little kids would, like, not know how to do things, maybe, or something. I suspect we could both use a refresher on that subject. I know, I don't need an explanation. Got it, Professor. That's good to hear, Luke. I imagine we'll be making good use of the trunk during our investigation. Let me have a look at the things in there. Well, there seems to be a bird of some kind, like a parrot, maybe. This looks like, I don't know. Like a radio-controlled little vehicle of some kind. Like a mini Layton mobile, maybe. Like RC controlled. Like radio-controlled, sorry. And this, I don't know what it is. Aha, another puzzle. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, can't say I know of one around here. Alright, well thanks anyway. Oh, wait a minute. On second thought, blah blah blah, something. I skipped again. Terrific, do you remember where it was? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle that's been bothering me, and I might be able to remember where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours. Then take the bus home. From the bus stop next to where you work. Yeah. The bus timetables to and from work are shown below. You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? Touch the letter next to the departure time of this bus. Well, I need one where I can have a bus back within 3 hours of arriving there, I suppose. And exactly 3 hours after getting there, more like. Or as close to it as possible, anyway. If I take the bus at 4, I could take the bus home from 7. Let's see. If I take this one, the earliest I can be home would be 11:30. Well, no, that's not exactly how I should be looking at it. More like the total time would be... This is why I wanted to play on my Wii U, but I couldn't. Because I can't really draw with my mouse. Otherwise, from 9 to 18, this one would be 9 hours. Let's see, from 14:30 to 17, that would be 2 hours and a half. That's not enough. I would have to take the bus, the 8 p.m. bus, and then be back by 9 p.m. This one would be 6:32, I think. Right? 3 minutes to 3 p.m., then 6 hours to 9 p.m. Yep. If I take this one, I would be home at 1 a.m. Yeah, that's not good. 7 hours. And if I take it at midnight, I would be home by 6 a.m. actually. So it would be E, I think. Because I could take the bus back home at 5 a.m. in the morning the next day. Well, or later in the day, since it's already midnight when you leave. Yeah, I think it's E. Back. This one.
Here's my answer. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's right, taking the midnight bus to work and catching the first bus back in the morning will take the least amount of time overall. Yeah. Hey, nice going, kiddo. Thanks, so how about that clock shop? Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, got to dash. See you later. Wait! Oh, he ran off. Hahaha. Something tells me it was more interested in getting us to solve this puzzle than in helping us. Not to worry, though. I'm sure we'll be able to find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit further down this road. Let's see my list of hint coins. In the circular sign, yeah. In the display items of the right-hand shop. And in the post box further down the alley. That's a post box? I don't know. But anyway. Hey, Stashin Scarfin from the first 2 games. Yeah, I should look for hidden puzzles while I'm here. None of the shops around here seem to be open. They don't, do they? But many of them look as though they only open in the evening. Okay, this is Midland Road. Fork in the left door's window. In the pot plant further down the alley. And at the top of the screen in the window of the middle building. Okay, got it. Yeah. Don't think I've seen you two whippersnappers before. Are you sure about that? I've got a feeling we've met somewhere. Oh, no, you must be thinking of someone else. But anywho, I've got some juicy information that you two might want to hear. If you're going to tell us about hint coins, then I should stop you now. A kind lady by the bus stop already gave us a comprehensive explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give my speech? You mean you've given us that talk before, so we have already met. I'm suddenly not feeling too chipper. I'd better head home. I'll be seeing you around. They really like the sprites or something that they've been reusing it for 3 games in a row. Puzzle. Where do you suppose these stairs go to, Professor? I'd say they probably lead up to that row of charming Victorian houses. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs has reminded me of puzzle. Care to hear it? Would I ever? Puzzle number 4. 2 men are moving boxes from the ground floor to the top floor. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time and takes 1 minute to get to the top floor. The smaller man can only carry 1 box at a time, but takes just 30 seconds to reach the top floor. Both men take the same amount of time to return to the ground floor as they do to reach the top floor. The boxes are too bulky to pass from one man to the other on the way up. If there were 7 boxes in total, how many minutes would it take the man to get all the boxes to the top floor? Isn't it some kind of situation where only one of the 2 is required? Yeah, but we don't know how long it takes them to come back down the stairs, though. It only says they take the same amount of time to return to the ground floor as they do. I don't know, never mind. Let's see. Alright, let's say the big guy starts going up the stairs with 2 boxes. And then at the 30 seconds mark, the smaller guy starts going up the stairs so that they both reach the top of the stairs at the same time. So after 1 minute, they would already have 3 boxes up there. Then I guess the smaller one gets back down. No, wait. Takes 30 seconds for the little dude to come back down. Or let's just say that they both have to get back down the stairs, and since they can't cross one another, it takes another minute for them to come back down. Then they do the same process. 2 and 1. The 2 of them in 1 more minute, so that's the 3-minute mark when they reach the top of the stairs. And then I guess 1 more minute for the smaller one to go down and go back up with the last box. That would be 7 boxes in 4 minutes. I don't know, 4 maybe?
How about this?
Well, that was incorrect.
I don't know what to say.
Rather than just trying to work the puzzle out in your head, use the memo function to make some notes. Well, that's what I just did. You can find the answer by doing a lot of calculations, but it's much easier to visualize if you use the memo function. How many boxes have been moved after 1 minute? Well, I already said 3, because I can picture a scenario where the big guy starts going up the stairs. At 30 seconds, he's halfway up halfway through the stairs. At that point, the little guy can start going up the stairs with a third box too. And then they would meet each other at the landing at the top of the stairs at the 1 minute mark. So that would be 3 boxes in 1 minute. After 1 minute, the larger man has carried 2 boxes up, and the smaller man has carried 1. Yeah. I disagree. He can't have made it already back down because he couldn't pass the guy on the way up who was carrying the boxes, could he? Hold on. Let me try it again. I want to see read the explanation again. Oh, they can't cross. Yeah, it doesn't say that they can't cross one another. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, it doesn't say anything about that, I suppose. It would be only 3 minutes then, because in 3 minutes, the big guy has taken 2 upstairs, has come back down, and has carried another 2. So that's 4 boxes. And in 3 minutes, the little dudes can do 1, 2... Well, actually, after 2 minutes 30, he would be upstairs and he would have already carried 3 boxes. But the third minute needs to finish for the big guy to finish carrying his 2 boxes, so it would be 3 then. It's so annoying to have to play this with a mouse.
Phew, that's a relief.
That's a relief. Yeah, okay, we don't need to read the explanation. We got it. I just explained it myself. Yeah, I was thinking that they could not cross one another. They say the boxes are too bulky to be able to pass them to each other going up the stairs, so I assumed, well, there is not enough room for them to, like, cross one another going up the stairs either then. If the boxes are too bulky. But anyway. At least it would make more sense that way. Excuse me a second. Okay, sorry. Exemplary thinking, Nuke. Now let's get back on track. Need my hint point list. Guess I could already start looking in the windows. Found one on the stairs. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need my list on this. So this place is called Clock Shop Front. On the steps to the left in the Clock Shop sign. Yeah, okay. And on the border of the right side of the archway. Yeah, okay. That's 3. Okay. And another puzzle. What's that? This must be the place, Professor. Yes, finally. Let's go inside. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door is locked. How are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. It seems it's time for a puzzle. We have to solve this one to open the door. The timepiece. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. You notice the strange design below displayed on the door, and a voice calls out from inside the shop. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. Which panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. Well, I guess this one looks like an hourglass. Like this here would be the sand. This is just like maybe the sand that's already accumulated down. A timepiece. It's the only one that stands out to me. Fingers crossed.
How about this?
Oh, okay. That was it, wasn't it?
Can stop Layton's apprentice.
An hourglass can clearly be seen on one of the panels. Hey, look, the door is opening. Yeah, I figured it had to be something not so complicated, because the explanation of the puzzle was so short. There wasn't really much information to tell you what qualifies as a timepiece, so it had to be the most obvious thing. That did the trick. Don't die on me now, stream. That's a creepy face.
Huh? Look over there!
What's this?
It looks like another time machine, Professor. Oh, gracious customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us. We're not here to buy anything, I'm afraid. I received a letter the other day, you see, instructing me to come here. Tee-hee-hoo, a letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this letter wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know who sent it to me. Unfortunately, I can't say that I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the Professor? Tee-hee-hoo, well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the papers so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So of course I know about the Professor. Sorry. Hey, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not central. Still, it is quite a shock to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. Such a shock, in fact, that I'm going to need some proof that you're not one of those lookalikes. Eye on the needles? Okay. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out on this jam, dearie? There are two threads, A and B. How many needles, eyes does thread A pass through? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I count anyway. Yep.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that's settled.
Sharp eyes. Thread A goes through 10 needles. Counting needles certainly is hard work. Why are you even doing that? What do you care? Well, I must say that I'm thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Yes, well, about that letter, I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something. He's out at the moment. Why not look around the shop while you wait? My husband will be back soon. Just have a look around the shop while you wait. Oh yeah, let's look for hint coins. That's what I'm going to do. We are in the back room, in the far left clock, high on the wall. Oh yeah. Next, right hand side of the bottom left cabinet. In the orange button on the right. Okay, got it. An impressively grand piece of apparatus. And another puzzle in the clock. Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Then it's a good job there's so many other ways of telling the time here. Oh, you've just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. But first, a puzzle. When this wall clock fell to the floor, all the numbers were knocked off and the clock stopped. What time in hours and minutes is the clock displaying? Don't worry about AM and PM. I'd say 6. Because it's the only configuration where the top needle, well, where the big needle and the smaller one, well, the minute hand and the hour's hand, if you prefer, will be perfectly aligned with one another. Because if it was, say, something like 8-10 maybe, let's just say that this is 12, for example, and this is 1, and this is 2, and here is 8. If it was 8-10, they wouldn't be in this configuration. The hour hand would be like a bit further in between 8 and 9. Know what I mean? So I'd say it's 6.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's right, it's easy once you notice that the hour hand is pointing straight at one of the clock's gradations. Yeah, I guess, yeah, there are other configurations where they would be completely straight in front of one another, but not where they point exactly at 1 hour, specifically at the gradations like they said. Yeah, that's true, I forgot to say that earlier, but I was taking that into account anyway. You know, I've never seen a clock this big up close. It's a real shame that it's not in working order. Should I speak to her now? My husband will be back soon. What should I do? Go back? Oh, yeah, I may not have inspected this part of the shop. So it's called, well, clock shop. Duh. In the left poster on the left desk. In the clock on the right hand side. Oh, well, I guess there was a puzzle there. I've never seen so many clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be very talented. Really, how can you tell that just by looking at them? Oh ho, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, this might be the ideal time for this clock puzzle of mine. Care to try it? You bet I would, Professor. Here's a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, and each colored circle on its face represents an hour. You can still tell what time it is without the numbers. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of this much o'clock. Isn't that the exact same kind of thing as before? Like, if it's right on the hour like this, then it can only be midnight, I suppose. Yeah, I was just checking that it's exactly 12 dots or all around it. Like, it seems a bit weird to me that it would be the exact same logic twice, but I don't see what else it could be.
Good as solved.
Mm.
I knew it.
You clocked it. Yes, the answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the two hands would point towards the same hour on a clock like this is at 12 o'clock, though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. Spot on, Luke. Good work. Ah, it was this clock, okay, that the hint coin was on, okay. In the large green clock on the right-hand side. Large screen clock. Oh, yeah, okay, well, never mind. Okay. Aha. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That'll be my husband. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business in our shop. Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apology necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my... apprentice. I'm the professor's apprentice. Luke, pleased to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners, lad. It's nice to meet you too. The name's Cog. You seemed a bit flustered by our arrival, Cog. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no, it's no trouble at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is a beauty. Pity it's not in working order. Yes, I planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. But I'm getting on a bit these days, and I have trouble keeping the old girl in good repair. I can't remember where to insert the last gear, and the clock won't work without it. I bet it's gonna be a puzzle. I see. That does indeed sound problematic. Maybe you can help. The papers say you're a learned man. Can you work out where this gear goes? Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm no expert in mechanics. Well, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working glory? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Cogged down. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn in the same direction as shown by the arrows on the diagram. In order to do this, which extra cog should be inserted? A, B, or C? Touch the letter in the center of the correct cog to submit your answer. Okay. So this is how these other two turn. No, wait, well, like this. And then... let's see, with this visualization, it should be easier to figure out. B would have to be turning this way. I think it's B. Yeah, because these two cogs would be working against one another, so that's big no-no. Yeah, and same with these two. Okay, well, that's B then.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Excellent, the answer is B. If there is an odd number of cogs between the top and bottom cogs, then those cogs back just ate a barbecue mushroom burger. Barbecue mushrooms, huh? The answer is B. If there is another... yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, we get the picture. That did the trick. Just wait here and I'll go and start her up. Here goes. Well, I like fresh mushrooms cooked, so...
Quite a shake.
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
In the future! The future of London is a steampunk future. Chapter 1, is this the future? Looks like FF7. Well, FF7 is a bit more cyberpunk than it is steampunk, I'd say. In terms of technology, anyway, when you look at Midgard. Without gears. Alright. Hey, the door just slammed shut behind us, and now it's locked. That's not very polite. We do appear to have been locked out. And why does everything look so different out here? I honestly don't know, Luke. Since we're unable to go back into the clock shop, however, why don't we have a look around? When Professor Layton and Luke emerged from the clock shop, the streets of London suddenly looked quite different. What could have happened? Okay, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Blue. I can't watch that and stream the game on my PC at the same time, though, so I can't look at it. Click on the clock shop. Okay, there we go. Hello, sir. Watch your step, fellas. Building sites are dangerous places, you know. My goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I didn't notice any construction work when we passed through this area. When did you start working here? Now that's a good question. It's been about a year now, I'd say. We're a bit short-handed, you see, so we ain't making much progress. A year? You've got to be joking! Curious, I'm positive there was no construction taking place at all when we walked by a while ago. No construction at all. Look, mate, I know progress ain't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, alright? So if you're just here to have a dig at me, you can clear off right now. I'm busy! I'm sure you're right, Professor. They weren't building anything here before. I know London like the back of my hand, and yet this area feels quite foreign to me. How odd. Hey, look, Professor, this door is unlocked. Interesting. What say we duck in for a moment, hey, Luke? I wasn't down outside, though. Okay, there's one. The air around here seems to be awfully stagnant. Just like any other day in London, I would imagine. There we go. And then... Okay. My good sir, hello. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Are you? No, it can't be. I'm sorry, have we met? Phew, I thought I was in big trouble when I clocked that hat of yours, I tell you. But it seems you ain't who I thought you were, so we ain't got nothing to talk about. Get lost. Well, now let's get in. Anita's Cafe. Well, there's one. There's another. And then... Okay, there's three. Who should I talk to? This guy? Oh, hello there, lad. Oh, hello. What can I do for you? Well? Never mind, it's nothing really. Oh, don't run away, it gets ever so lonely around here with no one to talk to. Oh, that's terrible. You're a good lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to an old man's problems. Here's a little something for your kindness. Huh? For your kindness, you get to solve a puzzle, I guess. Puzzle number 10. Even though we're constantly passing through time, it can sometimes be difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday's day after tomorrow... Wait, what? If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Tick your answer, then touch submit. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, so today is Saturday. So today is Saturday, because if yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, yeah, like so. So, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Friday.
Here's my answer.
Okay.
No puzzle can stop
Nothing too hard so far. Friday is the correct answer. It's easy to work out if you break it down. 2 days after yesterday is Sunday, so tomorrow must be Sunday. That means today is Saturday. 2 days before tomorrow, therefore, is 2 days before Sunday or Friday. Well, aren't you bright as a button? A nice lad like you deserves a present. Here. Oh, what's this? A picture book, the very definition of fun. Oh, well, I am a bit old for picture books, in case you hadn't noticed. I thought it was hard. Well, what, this one? No, not really. Well, I guess it's easier if you put down some notes, but... Oh yes, for normal picture books, but this one's special. Special? What's so special about it? Open it and you'll see. Whole portions of the book are blank. Blank! Thanks? Plum tree. I prefer numbers over word problems. I don't know. It depends. I guess both can be hard depending on how complex they are. You received a picture book and some stickers from Alfie. The picture book minigame has been added to the trunk. Collect more stickers to restore missing parts of the story. Okay. Let's have a look at it. Fill in the missing elements of the story by placing stickers into each picture book. Touch place to display a bar containing all the stickers that you have collected for this book. Touch a sticker and slide it to the position of your choice to stick it to the page. To remove a sticker from the page, slide it back to the bar at the bottom of the touch screen. It sounds like sort of the same thing as the hamster thing in the previous game. Touch the arrows on the left and right sides of the touch screen to turn the page. The text on the top screen changes automatically to match the stickers you've placed. Try to create a story that makes sense by placing all the stickers in the correct positions. That sounds interesting. You'll collect more stickers as you play through the game and solve puzzles. Solve as many puzzles as you can and try to collect every sticker. There are a total of 3 picture books for you to complete. Each picture book has its own set of stickers which can only be used in that book. Complete the first picture book to open the second. Complete the first picture book to unlock the second, and complete the second to unlock the third. Okay. When you've successfully completed every picture book, something wonderful will happen. One sunny morning, don't die on me stream, I was strolling through a meadow. As I walked past a tree on my right, I suddenly came upon a purple thing in front of me and a yellow thing on my left. No, a tree on my right and a purple thing on my left. A boot on my left. Is this supposed to be a doll? I don't know, because the boot is purple. I soon got to a big square with a tree in the middle. Underneath the tree I saw a person gathering something. So I said, I found some things that someone dropped in the meadow. Have you seen anyone looking anxious? Twiddling his mustache, the old man glanced at the objects I was holding and replied, oh, that's where my boot went. Thanks for bringing it back. So I need 2 more objects then. One for this page. A tree. I guess I'm gonna get another tree later. Okay, well, let's get back out. And save, perhaps. Close. Welcome, gentlemen. Please make yourselves at... Oh my, that hat of yours. Good day, madam. What a charming cafe you have here. Has it been open long? Well, I've only been running the place for 2 or 3 years myself, but the cafe itself has been around much longer. Over 50 years, some say. I see. By the way, I saw you were closed when I passed by earlier. I suppose you only open in the evening? Closed? Oh no, not here. I open this place up bright and early every day. It doesn't really get busy until later on, mind, but that's the industry for you. Oh, and since you seem like a nice enough chap, let me give you a little tip. Lose the hat. My hat? Why would I do that? I won't go into details, but let's just say a hat like that could get you in trouble around here. If I were you, I'd seriously consider getting rid of that hat. What's wrong with my hat? Let's just say that it could get you into quite a bit of trouble. Should I get back out? There's something fishy about this area, too. Indeed, Luke, there's something going on here that I don't fully understand. Oh, wait, I think I know what happened. We must have left the shop through a different door. We're probably taking a different route away from the shop. No, that can't be right. Think back to when we left the shop, Luke. We left through the same door that we used to enter. I'm absolutely certain of that. Yes, I suppose you're right, Professor, but what else could explain this change in scenery? Let's investigate the vicinity a bit more. Perhaps that will help us shed some light on things. Oh, what is it? I didn't do anything, I swear, I know nothing. Are you alright, sir? You're dripping with perspiration. May I suggest a calming cup of tea? Their time looks like ours, except with a 1800s twist, lol. Well, it didn't seem to be in the 1800s before where they were, because they had cars and traffic lights and that sort of thing. I guess traffic lights didn't appear until, like, well into the 1900s. Are you alright, sir? You're dripping with perspiration. I suggest a calming cup of tea. Sorry about that sweat, sir. I'll make your tea right away. And they're in the future, so... Crikey, didn't half leave in a hurry. Actually, you seem to be making a lot of people nervous around here, Professor. That would certainly appear to be the case, though I can't imagine why. My hat in particular seems to be making many of the people we meet feel uncomfortable. I don't know why anyone would be afraid of you or your hat. After all, it's not like you go around menacing people when I'm not here. Great. I don't have any hint coins locations for these places, so I'm just gonna have to look around, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, there's one. I hate that when I'm trying to look for hint coins, it makes me enter these buildings or opens up these descriptions. Yeah, sorry about this. If you look at Japan, complete opposite of London. There's a second one. Come on, where could be the last one? Fuck's sake. Yes, it did. I didn't even click on the door. Jeez. The epitome of fun. Well, you guys are gonna have to wait. Europe was known for many technological inventions, but we know America was the best. Well, and I can't even look things up. That's just great. I found two. Well, maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Quite frankly, I couldn't care less who invented the most stuff. Because in the end, everyone benefits. It doesn't matter who created things. Oh, I think I've got it. I may have a list here. Bear with me. What's the name of this? Midland Street. Aye, okay. Yeah, okay, I've got it. I've got it. Unless they don't share with the world. Do you know many countries where a technological discovery doesn't get shared with anyone else? Like, during the Cold War, maybe. But these days, really? I can't think of a single example. Yeah, by private individuals, but not by countries. Because any invention that's used out in the open for everyone to see in any given country can be reverse engineered and used in another country. The veranda of the building on the right. Veranda? What do they mean by that? Oh, there it was. But it was so close to the door. Because they can't afford them, not because people will not share it with them. Abandoned shop. Tap on the middle level of the shelf on the left. Okay. Tap on the blue box on the stack of boxes on the right. And on the can on the floor. A can? What can? This place is a mess. That droopy flower has even got some kind of insect buzzing around it. Hold it right there, sonny boy. I wouldn't go bad-mouthing that blossom if I were you. Oh, there's someone lurking in the shadows. Hee hee. Oh yes, wherever there are lost puzzles, there I am. Oh, it's you. Have we met before? No? Well then allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton. Beautiful? Well, you do look pretty good for your age, I suppose. Watch your words, Luke. We don't want to offend the lady, do we? Have you ever noticed how many mysteries there are in the world? How many puzzles? Puzzles that tease your brain, puzzles that bend your mind, puzzles that are just plain infuriating? Certainly. And what about the puzzles that you miss or leave unsolved? They've got to go somewhere, haven't they? Where do they go, you ask? Well, they come and stay with me. That's very good to know. Or I suppose I should say they used to come and stay with me. Things are about to change. Are they? You might not be able to tell from my looks, but I'm no spring chicken. Truth be told, I'm getting tired. Oh. I think it's time for me to retire from this puzzle-minding business. I've earned it. But you can't retire, or you mustn't. Without you, what will happen to all the puzzles that we leave behind? Are you saying that without me, you two would find yourselves in a pickle? A huge pickle. How about the debonair gentleman in the top hat? What do you think? I concur with my friend here. Hehehe. Yep, I thought you might say that, but don't fret, I'll make sure you're taken care of. How? Hehe. Ah, crap, I skipped the line of dialogue. Come back here when you've lost a few puzzles. It should all become clear then. Now, I know we just met, but you have to excuse me. I'm going off on a well-deserved holiday. I may never see you again, so ta-ta and have a positively puzzly day. A puzzly day? What a strange conversation that was. Let's be sure to come back here later. Definitely, though that thing that's flying around is giving me the heebie-jeebies. A can on the floor? I can't even... Oh, yeah, I guess there it is. Yeah, but it was so small I couldn't really identify it as such. I wonder where Granny Riddleton is going on holiday. I guess I should head back out. Let's see. What happened to the bus stop? It's in ruins. Derelict bus stop. Tap on the blue box in the lower level. Blue box? Ah, this. Tap on the chimney on the building on the left. Okay, and tap on the upper part of the building with the two cogs. Okay. Puzzles? Any hidden puzzles somewhere? The bus stop looks like it's about to collapse. Oh dear, it really is in quite a state of disrepair. But how can that be? It looked fine when we got here a little while ago. Oh look, there's a poster on the side of the bus stop. I'll go and see what it says. Well? I don't understand this at all. What do you mean, Luke? The poster says that this route has been discontinued. I don't doubt it, given the state of this bus stop. Yes, but here's the strange part. The date on this poster is 5 years in the future. What? Luke, let me have a look at that. Just had a thought, Professor. Could we possibly have traveled to the future? We have certainly encountered much here to suggest we're no longer in the London we know. All the same, I believe it's rather early to jump to that conclusion, Luke. Let's do some more exploring and see what else we can find out. There's only one fella who wears a top hat like that. You're Professor Layton, ain't ya? Indeed I am, sir, and who might you be? That ain't important right now. Here's what is important. This urgent letter I've got for ya. Before I hand it over, though, I need to verify your identity. I've got a puzzle here tailor-made for that purpose, so get solving. The professor's hat. Oh boy. Ah, this time it's not, like... Which of these hats is the exact same size as the professor's or something like that, because that was a puzzle in the last game, that. Yeah, okay. Let's see... I can flip them, they say. This one looks like it would be perfect in this corner. Oh, damn it, it's not placed right. Okay. No, not like this. Like that.
That should do the trick.
That should do the trick.
Well, that's settled.
Fan hat stick. This puzzle is a variation on a traditional 10-gram. In 10-gram puzzles, the same 7 pieces are combined to create various shapes. Maybe we should call this 5-piece version a Layton-gram. A Layton-gram. Alright, I'm convinced, Professor. Here's your letter. Let's see what it says.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time. I can hardly wait to see you again. I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future. I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you. Make your way through town to the address below. What you find there is sure to quell any doubts. Room 312, Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
It seems our next destination has been decided for us. Let's pay this hospital a visit. Sounds good, Professor, but how do we get to Auckland Lane? It would be easy if the buses were running, but unfortunately that's not the case. Perhaps that lady over there knows a different way to get around town. What's that mystery? This young man sent Professor Layton a letter, claiming to be Luke from the future, but how is that even possible? Many people in this part of London seem to be afraid of Professor Layton. Why would ordinary people who've never met him fear the mild and gentlemanly Layton? It seems to be something to do with his hat. Excuse me, we're trying to get to Auckland Lane, but the buses don't seem to go there anymore. Spot on, boyo. Them buses had already stopped running when I moved here 2 years ago. 2 years ago, but the poster says the buses won't stop running for another 5 years. Do you have to be so dense? What are you talking about? That poster is 5 years old. Some's not your strong spot, huh, boyo? But that can't be right unless... Come on, Luke, that's enough. I do apologize for my friend, madam. Don't you find the lack of buses in this area a bit of an inconvenience, though? Not at all. If I need to take public transport, I hop on the train, don't I? There's a station on Flatstone Street, see? Tourists, is it? You should take your questions to the hotel on Southern Street. It's just down the road. They'll help you find where you need to go. Thank you for your assistance, madam. Tourists? Us? I was born and raised here. I've lived in London longer than she has. Now, Luke, there's no need to get all wound up. Let's find that hotel. I'm late. Follow the right rabbit. Oof. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, she kinda looks like it, doesn't she? I'm so sorry, miss. I didn't see you there. Are you alright? Ouch, I skinned my knee, but if you gave it a kiss, it would make it all better. Huh? Great, then pucker up. Kissy, kissy, kissy. What? No! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Luke, watch your tone. A gentleman mustn't forget his manners when conversing with a lady. Oh, your name's Fluke. What a charming name. So very whimsical. You! Alright, I have to go now, but let's rendezvous later, Dreamboat. Actually, miss, my name is Luke. Oh, she ran off. What an unusual young lady. That's a nice way of putting it, Professor. Let's see. Outside the arcade, tap on the round window of the building on the right. Round window. Okay. The white sign of the building on the right. Okay. Where the pipe bends around the building on the left. Okay. Hello, young lad. Hi there, we're looking for a hotel on Southern Street. Is it one of these buildings? Bzzzt, incorrect. Wait, we are on Southern Street here, aren't we? But the hotel is not here? Ding, ding, ding. You're in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood of correct, that is. I can't make head nor tail of what this boy is saying, Professor. He's only trying to help, Luke. You just need to keep to very simple questions. Observe. Tell me, young man, is this Southern Street? Ding, 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 correct. And is there a hotel east of here? Ding, 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 correct again. Just look for the white building up ahead. Thank you. Alright, Luke, unless our friend here is mistaken, we need to head east to get to our destination. Damn it, stream, don't die on me. I need to keep looking for possible hidden puzzles around the area. Alright, then let's keep going. It was on all three of the lit up windows, actually, so that was easy. Let's see. Sir? Whoa, 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 family thug. You ain't trying to talk to me, are you? Well, are you? No, I'm terribly sorry, it was only... And you've got some brass neck wandering around in that hat. Yeah, brass neck, but no brains. What's wrong with my hat? I ain't talking to you, Sunshine, I'm talking about matey in the top hat here. Me? Well, I don't see anything wrong with my hat either, sir. Listen to you with your I don't see anything wrong with my hat. It's time to teach you a lesson. Solve this puzzle. That's how you teach a lesson to someone in England in the future. Follow the arrows. This puzzle is easy peasy. All you have to do is follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on them to the spaces below. Oh, and one more thing. The equation has to work out, of course. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Okay, admittedly, there are some of them where, I guess you could argue where things are going. But that 3 here doesn't seem like it could belong to anything else, really. Unless... Well, what could the answer be anyway? Like, I don't know, Yeah, it's not what it would seem to be at first glance, I suppose. Yeah, like so. 2 could be going here, I guess. Well, the equal can't be like right at the beginning, I guess. Neither could be the plus. Or I guess the... Nah, that doesn't work. Or... Where's my 3? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, it's still here, okay. No, that can't be. Oh boy, this is getting on my nerves. Did you follow the arrows and put the cards in the right spaces? Be sure not to mess up the order of the cards. If you followed the arrows and put the cards in the right spaces, you'll have noticed that the equation is wrong and that you haven't solved the puzzle. Don't worry though, you can make the equation work out with just a slight change. Okay, then let's restart. Just a slight change, you say? Well, this is what it's supposed to look like as far as I can tell. There is one card that can be changed from a number to something else simply by changing your way of looking at it. Oh, because you can do this? Oh, I didn't think of it that way. 3 plus 4, 7 minus 2. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, okay.
Let's see if I've got this right.
I didn't see that coming. The equation won't work out if you just put the cards in their places. as they are. You have to rotate the number 1. Yeah, I thought maybe it's something like you don't like the arrows are all intertwined with one another, so maybe you're not meant to follow them in the way that they're drawn. Maybe you're meant to like understand it as being something a bit more complex because you can't really see how they connect in 3D. Yeah, sometimes I can be. And the heat really isn't helping. Well, someone's brighter than he looks. I'll let your friend off with a warning this time. But if he's still wearing that hat tomorrow, things will get ugly. And by things, I mean his face. Yeah, I got a sticker. It's okay, do deep breathing. That never helped anyone get any cooler. Good day, young lady. Would you happen to know whether this establishment is a hotel? Hello there, gentlemen. If you're looking for a hotel, you've come to the right place. Hotel Duke is one of London's finest and most famous. Will you be doing us the honor of staying here? For a famous hotel, you keep an awfully low profile. This is the first I've heard of Hotel Duke. Well, there's a simple explanation for that. The Hotel Duke caters for ladies and gentlemen of means and tastes. I can't say we're as popular with the primary school crowd, little boy. Oh ho, our friend doesn't take kindly to you besmirching the good name of her hotel, Luke. Thank you for your help, young lady. I can either get in, I suppose, or keep moving. I should try the hotel lobby, I guess. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, one of London's finest and most renowned establishments. Oh, hello again. Tee-hee, I ran ahead and took the liberty of preparing a room for you. Yeah, I guess future England looks outdated already. May I help you with your bags? Oh, that's very kind of you, but we only wanted to ask directions to the train station. Come along now, sirs. I take it you're here on holiday. Well, the Hotel Duke is centrally located, as you can see. Stay with us and you'll spend less time traveling and more time having fun in the city. Aha, you do make a compelling argument, young lady. Location is everything, after all. We'll take that room and directions to the train station as well, of course. Please, sir, none of that young lady stuff. Just call me Becky. Now, if I could just ask you to sign the hotel guest book. Professor, are we really going to stay here? Indeed we are. Somehow you and I have managed to get ourselves lost in an unfamiliar area. As Becky noted, having a central location to return to while we're here could prove very useful. Found one. Okay. Okay, well, there we go. That's all 3. I've prepared one of our finest rooms for you. If you would just sign the hotel guest book first. Yeah, with World War II and people getting bombs over their heads and all that. Yeah. Interesting indeed. Oh, goodness me. Hello there. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't even see you coming in. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, home of exemplary service and the world's best breakfast. I'm Margaret, the hotel manager. Please don't hesitate to ask us should you need anything. Thanks, but what about lunch and dinner? Aren't those the world's best as well? Aha, it seems we have a little gourmand here. Well, rest easy, young man. For lunch, we offer sandwiches made with freshly baked, pillowy soft bread. And if you're partial to a good roast, our beef with Yorkshire pudding is the best in London. You know, Professor, I've changed my mind. I quite like this place. Let's stay here. Our sandwiches too tend to have that effect on people now. If I could just... Oh dear. What's wrong? I've got 4 pens here, but only one of them has any ink in it. I don't suppose I could ask you to help me work out which one it is, could I? Pick the pen. Just try them out! Let's see. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Well, the white one goes here. Well, hold on. This one should have a white one. So these two can't have blue. So those two are blue. Yeah, it's the only way that it can work. Which leaves the green one. Yeah, so it's C. Has to be.
Here's my answer. I knew it.
Incredible. You can use pen C. Once you pick them all up, however, it's easy to forget which one was usable. Ah, that's the one. Thank you ever so much. Now if you'd be so kind as to sign your name. Very well. You're all set now, Professor Layton. Oh, and you must be Luke. Becky will show you to your room. And another puzzle. I'll be showing you to your room now, Professor Layton. My name is Becky. Please don't hesitate to ask me should you need anything. We know your name, Becky. You told us earlier, remember? My name is Luke, by the way. Oh, and there's no need to be so formal. All that politeness makes me feel awkward. Shh, Granny's a stickler for service. I have to keep things formal when she's in earshot. Oh, I see. Righto. Now then, if you two gentlemen are ready, I shall escort you to your room. Right this way, please. This room's got the best view in the whole hotel. Lucky for you that it was available. Did you hear that, Professor? What a stroke of luck. Yeah, though come to think of it, I suppose it's not really luck at all. We haven't had a single guest since we moved the hotel to this new location, you see. So the Hotel Duke used to be located somewhere else? Yeah, seems fishy indeed. It's a bit of a touchy subject, so I'd rather not go into it. I hope you understand. Hey, I was really impressed with the way you solved the puzzle that Granny threw at you, you know? Well, I do like a good puzzle. Me too. How about this? Solve this puzzle for me and I'll tell you how to get to the station. Find the station, she says. A woman is looking for the station, but it doesn't seem to appear on our map. The map does have one clue written on the back. However, to get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from school to the library. Circle the station's location and touch submit. And what's a school and what's a library in there? Our arms are twigs. What's a school and what's a library in there? This game is all about puzzles, like all the Layton games. I mean, this thing here looks like a library to me, I suppose. Unless this is the school with that icon. From the school to the library. What, like this? I don't get it. The boxes are buildings. I've never seen anyone going through buildings, walking through walls to get from one place to the other. These are meant to be streets. Circle the station's location and touch submit. A hint, perhaps. Yes, I could, but I don't see the point. Use the memo function to draw the student's path to the library. That's what you want to imitate? And maybe rotate it. I think I can see now what they mean. I guess the school is the pen. So I guess what that means is when you walk out of the flower shop, like you go left, then you turn left once, go straight on, then turn right once, and left one more time. And then the school is on the right hand side, so it would be this one, I suppose, right here. Yeah, okay, if you follow the same directions, yeah. Like turn left, go straight on, turn left, and then it's gonna be at the left hand side and so on and so forth. I guess it would be this one.
How about this?
Okay. Good!
Phew, that's a relief.
Good navigation. If you take the route that's the students take to the library... Oh, okay, I actually didn't follow quite the same path, but it doesn't matter. Because I ended up in the same location all the same. Yatta! There are a couple of other routes you could take, but they all end up at the same destination. Yeah, well that's good. That was a good puzzle then. A girl. Nicely done. Oh, I nearly forgot you were trying to get to the station. It's not too far. Just keep going east once you leave the hotel. You'll come out onto Flatstone Street, head north, and the station will be on your right. Thanks, Becky. I think we'll be able to find it now. Hey, wait, one more thing. What's that? It's a bit of a detour, but you should drop by the arcade on your way to the station. There's a restaurant there that's just scrumptious. It's not a patch on the food we serve here, of course, but it's not half bad, you know. The arcade, you mean that place where the little boy is standing, blocking the entrance? Little boy, oh, you must be talking about Max. I've got him wrapped around my little finger. Just let him know that Becky sent you and he'll let you straight through. Aha, good to know. Well, we might as well go through the arcade and see a bit more of the area. But first, let's look for hint coins. There's one. There's a puzzle. Look at this box of matches, Professor. It has the hotel's name on it. Are you in the mood for a simply sublime matchbox puzzle? I hate these puzzles! Oh, it might not be what I had in mind. No, okay, that has nothing to do with what I expected. Two people, A and B, are discussing the number of matchboxes on the table. A is describing the matchboxes as seen from above. B is describing them as seen from the side, but we don't know which side, front, back, left, or right. What is the maximum possible number of matchboxes on the table? Maximum possible, you say? Let's count them. Assuming this is viewed from this side, then we would have like A, B corresponds to A and B. So we would have 2 stacked up here, 2 stacked up here, 3, 3, 3. 1, 1, 1, then 2, and 2. So that's 9 plus 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. That would be 20. Viewed from the left, that would be 20. Now, I should have other nodes. So viewed from the left, that's 20, because that way I can erase everything. Let's see now. Viewed from this side, with this side being A and this side being B. This would be A. This would be B. Really, have you played Destroy All Humans? I've seen about the remaster, never played it, not interested. It's on Xbox, so not interested. If they wanted me to play it, they would put it on a Nintendo console. But since they don't, they clearly don't want me to play it. Okay, so we have 1. Yeah, but I have none of those 3, so I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8. Plus 6, 14. Plus 1, 15. 15 plus 6, that's 21. So far, the highest number is 21. Erase all. Now, from this side, imagine this is A. And this is B. So you would be looking at it as this being A and this being B. So you would have 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. So that's 4, 7, 10, 16, 20 again. We only have to do the bottom again. So A, B, huge from this side, A, B. So we have 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's 8, 10, 13, plus 6, that's 19. Okay, well, the highest number I've got so far is 21.
How about this?
I guess that was correct. Okay.
Knew it.
Boxing Clever, 21 matchboxes. The above layout allows you to have the maximum possible number of matchboxes. Yep, DS was very good with getting their viewers engaged. DS. The console was very good with getting their viewers engaged. You got it, my boy. I must say I'm rather impressed. Okay, guest room. Tap on the cushion on the chair. I think I've already done this. Tap one of the decorations. Oh, no, never mind. Tap on the vase in the corner. And tap on the newspaper in the rubbish bin. There's a rubbish bin somewhere. I don't see it. I don't see it, damn it! Oh, no, never mind. No, okay, yeah, there it was, I guess. Yeah, well, I hate that I have it to play it on PC, though, because this uses a touchscreen so much, and drawing with a mouse is like evil incarnate. That shouldn't exist. Young man, do you have a moment? I started streaming it on my Wii U earlier, but it has like weird visual glitches with the scaling of the graphics in this game in particular, which I didn't have streaming the first 2 games, so I had no choice but to stop streaming and then restart from the beginning and try it here. I got no choice. I am indeed, Luke, was it? That's right, what can I do for you? Oh, it's nothing terribly important. It's just been a while since we had a youngster like yourself here. That's why I thought I'd welcome you with a gift. A gift for me? That's right. Those are all the rage with the local children, I hear. Oh, it's one of those toy cars. Do you have one too, Becky? Me? Ha! No way, I'm not into kiddie toys like that. Oh. Not that there's anything wrong with having an interest in toys, of course. I mean, that car is perfect for a boy your age. You have fun with it now. Yeah, I'll try. Don't look so glum, Luke. Collecting miniature cars is a perfectly respectable hobby for a gentleman. Yeah, that's right, Professor. See, I told you. The toy car minigame has been added to the trunk. You got a new course for the toy car, Afternoon Walk. You received the latest and greatest in toy cars from the hotel manager, Margaret. The toy car minigame has been added to the trunk. Use your wits to steer your car through a number of twisty, obstacle-ridden courses. Well, I should save anyway, because I haven't done so in a while. Luke is an old man inside a child's body. Pick up all the items on the course and guide your car to the goal by placing tiles in the correct spots. Number and types of tiles available for you to use will be different from each courses. It's kind of like a Lemmings mini game then. You can only place tiles on standard terrain such as grass or sand. Tiles can be placed on squares that contain bridges, switches, trees, rocks, or water. Yes, I have. When the car passes over a jump tile, it will leap over the next square no matter what it contains. When the car passes over an arrow tile, it will turn and move in the direction of the arrow. Once the car has passed over a tile, that tile will vanish from the course. Okay. Touch your car to change the direction in which it will start moving. Damn it, I hate lengthy explanations like this. Your car can only cross a bridge if there are no gaps in it. Raise and lower bridges by guiding the car over the yellow switches on the course. Okay. Touch clear to return all the tiles you've placed to your inventory. When all your tiles are in place, touch go to start your car. If you've played your tiles correctly, your car will zip around the course and reach a goal. Just remember that reaching the goal alone isn't enough. If you don't pick up every item on the course along the way, you won't clear the course. If your car hits any obstacles along the way or drives off the course, you'll have to start again. There are a total of 10 courses which you can collect as you play through the game. To collect every course, make sure you solve every puzzle you come across. When you've conquered every course the game has to offer, something special will happen. So what, I have to pass over all the flags? That doesn't seem right. I think so too. It's harder than it seems. What annoys me is that I have to... Well, hold on. No, never mind. Never mind. No, okay, it's very simple, actually. Yeah, okay, it was actually very simple. Afternoon walk. Well, okay, good. Finally fixed your router. Let's see now. We have to go the other way if we're passing through the arcade on the way to the station, Luke. Okay. Well, that's good. That does sound good. Hi there, you're Max, aren't you? Ding ding ding, correct, but how do you know my name? Becky told us. Bzzt, invalid answer, so bossy Becky sent you. You must be staying at the hotel then. Ding, I mean, yes we are. I was using a 5 GHz router before it sucked ass. Is the arcade through that archway and does it lead to the station? Ding ding ding, correct, that's the arcade alright, and you can get to the station from there. Walk all the way through the arcade and you'll come out onto a big road called Flatstone Street. Then just head up Flatstone Street and at the north end you'll find the station. Okay, this is the arcade. The sign says that the restaurant is open. Tap on the plan at the restaurant's right window. Okay. Ah, yeah. And then... okay, found it. Another puzzle from this guy. Look, what's wrong with your eyes, lad? Oi, what are you looking at, pint-sized? Oh, hello, sir. Did we just meet in front of the hotel? What hotel? Not that it's any of your business, but I've been posted here all day. Bostrode, have my guts for garters if I even thought about sneaking off. Yikes, well, it looks like I got you mixed up with someone else. Have a good day, sir. Hold your horses, shorty. You're the one who wanted to talk, so you ain't running out on me now. Standing around all day ain't that thrilling. Watching you squirm with this puzzle might help pass the time. Daydreaming 2. Oh yeah, it's another puzzle like the one from before. If 7 days after 70 days ago was Sunday, which day is it 7 days before 70 days from now? Isn't it just the same day? You're always Sunday.
How about this?
Yeah, duh. It's multiples of 7, so it's full weeks. That's right, Sunday 1 week is 7 days. If you're asked what day is it X days ago, or what day it will be X days from today, and X is divisible by 7, then you know that it will be the same day as today, yeah. Duh. What, you sold it already? Great. How am I supposed to stop myself not enough on the job now? Don't I have another puzzle? No? Ah, well. Okay, hello, sir. Nice mustache. People actually speedrun this game. They must know the answers to all the puzzles by heart. Sorry, fellas, we're not open yet. Didn't you see the sign out the front? It should have said as much. The sign seemed to indicate that you were open. It's no trouble, though. That Max is a lost cause. I've lost count of the times I've told that boy to check the sign on his way out. Plus, you don't have to solve all of the puzzles to get to the end. You can ignore some of them. So I can't imagine it would be possible by skipping a lot of stuff. Sorry for the inconvenience. What would you like to take a seat? Would you like to take a seat and wait? We'll be ready before too long. I'm afraid we'll have to come back later. We're in a bit of a rush at the moment, you see. Yes, I am. Yeah, as I'm streaming them, I'm trying to find everything. Well, or at least as much as I can, anyway. I've got a mess on my hands that needs my attention right now. What seems to be the problem? I can't open the back door. The missus set a new code for the lock when she went out. She left me a note explaining the new code, but I haven't got a clue what it means. I don't know if this game would have any glitches that would allow you to skip through parts of the game in the same way. I mean, it's all menu based, so what kind of glitch would you use to sequence break the game anyway? It's all based on the conversations you've seen so far. That's not saying that the game doesn't have any glitches, obviously, but... It seems you need to enter a number to open the door. The only clue you have is a hastily written note from a woman. Known for her poor handwriting, can you work out the number you need? I'd say 121413. Maybe, something like that. Ah, no, never mind. Or 243? Like, this here would be a 2. This here would be a 4, I guess. This would be a 3. I don't know what the vertical lines caught in the middle there have to do with anything. Well, that's what I'm seeing anyway. If it's not that, then I don't know what it is. You're gonna have to excuse my extremely messy handwriting with a mouse. I'm just not used to this. Well, that was not it.
I was sure my logic was sound.
It's only 3 digits, though. So there can't be ones on top of the rest. I can only enter 3 digits, not 3 series of 2. Or do you have to, like, look at it in a different direction, maybe? Or would that make more sense then? Because it kind of looks like RHB. But this is obviously... This little part here that looks like an equal or something. Like right here. I wonder. RHB? Liking Equalix. I would prefer to play it on my Wii U if my Wii U would just render the game properly, but it won't do it, so I have to play on PC instead. How's my laptop faring, by the way? Yeah, it's still really hot. Well, it's the only way I'm gonna be able to stream this, so Maybe it's backwards, you think? Yeah, but that's not just poor handwriting then, if it was 342. Maybe if it's upside down? Yeah, well, I can't fold it. It looks like RHB, you say. No, that's not the right track at all. Try looking at things in a different way. The answer is a number, so perhaps these scrolls are numbers too. The mark at the end looks a bit like an equal sign, doesn't it? Well, that's what I thought to myself too. The note is an equation consisting of two 3-digit numbers. Take a closer look. Is there a plus in it? Or a minus, maybe? I guess it could be 243 minus 111 equals like 2, 4, 3. That thing here in the middle would be a 1, would be a minus. 1, 1, 1 equals 1, 3, 2.
Let's see if I've got this right. Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Yeah, or maybe it's like what Quillix mentioned. It can't be 1111 because it clearly said in the hint that it's 2 series of 3 digits. Or yeah, 121 minus 113. Yeah, I think it's what Quillix is. I think it's what Quillix said, but I don't know because it's 3 digits. So that doesn't mean that I have to input 3 digits, but it does seem like it would make more sense the way you said it. Yeah, yeah, it's a bait. You were right.
Satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Yep, you are right, Quillix. Good puzzle solving. Cheers, fellas. Well, GG you, because you solved it faster than I could. Cheers, fellas. Thanks to you, I can finally start cooking. Come back for dinner. It's on the house. You're a real gentleman. A banana. Hold on. Something to do with the picture book, maybe? Yep, it was 8. Now I'm missing a tree. As I walked past a tree on my right, I suddenly came upon a plum in front of me and a boot on my left. Would make more sense for this tree to be right next to it. And then there should be another tree on this screen, I guess. A person gathering something. I found some things that dropped. It could be a girl, I guess. Well, we'll see. Yeah, the number was exactly what Quillick said, Blue. Trying to lose weight, and I think it is working. You feel better now? Let's see, so I'm done with the arcade, the restaurant. What's this? Some yobo dropped a banana skin here. How disgusting. Oh, what dreadfully uncouth behavior. Be a gentleman and pick it up, would you, Luke? No worries, Professor. Oh, and while you're doing that, here's a puzzle to make the chore more fun. Make your way from the start to the goal, but be wary of banana skins. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. Can you find a solid route through these slippery streets? Touch the red arrow to move in that direction. In such a way that I can reach the exit then. Okay. No, wait. Hold on. Let me restart. Okay.
How about this? Phew, that's a relief.
That's a relief. Peel Fecto. Most people have seen banana skins used in cartoons for slippery comedic effect. If you ever actually stepped on a banana skin, though, you'll know it's no joke. Little wonder Professor Layton considers littering to be the height of ungentlemanly behavior. Don't die on me, stream. They're all cleaned up. Don't die on me, damn it! All cleaned up, that's one less banana skin littering the streets of London. Well done, your thoughtfulness may have just saved someone from having a nasty slip. Let's see, Okay. Here, you two saw that ne'er-do-well skulking around, didn't you? Yes, we did. Why do you ask? I thought I should give you a word of advice. That whole gang is bad news. They call themselves a family, and they monitor everything people get up to around these parts. Who are you talking about, exactly? I'm sure you've seen them all dressed the same in their long grey coats and matching hats. Oh, and don't even try to be a hero. Bravery will only get you in the worst kind of trouble. But why don't the police do something about them? Kinda, yeah, Umpty Dumpty. Police, now, there is a word I haven't heard in a while. I haven't seen police on these streets for years. It's the family who make the law nowadays. How terrible. Eggman. You're telling me oops, here comes one of their boys now. Try not to stare. Would you mind if I had a look at that paper you're holding, sir? Go for it, knock yourself out. No, that can't be. Professor, look at the date on this paper. Keep your hair on, fellas. It's just a newspaper. Right, I've got to go. Places to be and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. I didn't misread the date on that paper, did I, Professor? I don't think so, Luke. It was dated 10 years in the future. It's as if we've traveled through time. So maybe the reason why nothing looks familiar is that we're in the London of the future. It would appear so. Whoever wrote us that last letter assured us that we'd find proof of our time travel at Green Hospital. Let's make our way over there without further delay. Okay. Main Street. This must be the big road that Max was talking about, Flatstone Street. Excellent. If we continue north, we should find the station on the right. Then we're almost there. Let's keep moving, Professor. Hey, is it just me or is that man on the corner shaking? Ah, this one from earlier. Okay, okay. No hint coin there. It's not that you can, you have. You don't have control over it. You just did, and that's it. Tap on the second window on the top floor of the building on the left. Okay, good. Let me save one more time. Well, it's not that it's random. How would I know? It's my first time playing through the game. Yeah, my stream is dying. Yeah. I was gonna have to stop the stream anyway because I'm done for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Besides, my connection is not faring too well right now, so so it's probably best if I just leave now, while my internet connection is not performing too well. So tomorrow I'll be back in the afternoon. Yesterday I did mention that today I would be streaming in the afternoon, but that was actually a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have said that. But tomorrow I will indeed, on Saturdays and Sundays, I stream in the afternoon, so earlier than I did today. So yeah, we can't hear you, but GG. We can't hear you, you say. Why can't you hear me? How would everyone know that I'm going if you can't hear me? We can't hear you, but GG. What does that even mean? Like, nobody can hear me. But people knew that I was leaving somehow. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, okay. Anyway, have a good night, guys. I really have to go now, so see you next time. Bye-bye.